Coach, you wanted to get to halftime 0-0. You did. Your thoughts from that point forward?
Well, I mean, seemed like after that first goal came, our guys dropped their head a little bit. I mean, I'll have to look at the play again for exactly how it happened. But, out in the corner, their guy chased it. He won possession of the ball. They had us spin back a little bit, let them give him go, and then a deflected goal goes over Steph's shoulder and kind of took some of the wind out of our sails. I think we weren't able to do what we tried to accomplish at halftime, which was to extend our possessions in their half of the field. I thought some of our transition moments were good in the first half, but I wanted us to, get a little more possession in their half of the field in the second half, and it just didn't turn out. They get a goal, kind of turns the momentum in their favor, and we weren't able to recover.
Goal that was called back from offside, a nice through ball from Nuhu, and Dylan finishes. Obviously, offside's offside, but it was a nice movement there.
Yeah, again, in the first half, we had a couple, opportunities, and, even in the second half, we created some stuff, but just not near enough good quality chances to get a goal today.
Talk about just the swings, how you were very even, and one goal changed things, and you made a couple opportunities. You brought in Leardom, brought in Victor Rodriguez, and from there.
Yeah, well, we were trying to just, we wanted to get Victor some minutes because he's going to play on Saturday, get him back up on the horse from his hamstring. With Kelvin, when we brought him on, we went to, 3 at the back to try and push the wide guys higher up the field. And then just Justin Dillon had put in a good shift for 2 games in a row, so we wanted to give the kid Ocampo a chance in case he needs to play. He needs to get that taste of MLS action in case he's a, candidate for Columbus as well.
You do have a loaded bench that got some rest for Columbus. Your decision and your thoughts of the squad rotation?
Well, I mean, I can look out now and say it didn't work. It worked in the first 45 minutes. But, the rest between Wednesday, Saturday is a little shorter. Had we played all the starters now and you play some reserves against Columbus, last time I played, Gustav 3 games in a week, he, on short rest, he tweaked his hamstring. Obviously, Victor wouldn't have been able to go Wednesday, Saturday. I mean, Nico had flown 15 hours on a plane. I mean, the risk of injury there was too great, so we decided to go with what we did. I accept the responsibility of my decisions. Didn't work tonight, but, we'll keep after it.
In the second half, they seem to have some success overloading you guys and in transition. What did they do to allow them to do that?
Well, we weren't able to establish enough possession in their half of the field. We gave the ball away in all over the field for that matter, and this field plays small. Transition is key on this field, and they know their field very well. They were able to, get after it in transition and get a couple of clean looks.
And what about, they seem to be able to put some pressure on you guys, and you said after the goals that your team kind of let, their heads kind of went down. Did you try to do anything to counter that, or is it just a matter of they just kind of built upon their goals?
Well, okay, when I say they put their shoulders down, they put their heads down after the goal was scored. Kickoff comes, they pick their head back up, they go, and they soldier on. So nobody on that team quit after the goals, but it's just psychologically it takes a little bit of a toll. They need to then, okay, we took a goal. For the next 5 minutes, let's string together 5, 10, 8, 6 passes. We weren't able to do that. They'd come and counter us again, put us under more pressure. We couldn't break that cycle.
What did you make of your midfield of Dellum and Roldan? They had a pretty good first half breaking up plays. What about the second half? Overall, what did you see?
Well, I think overall, in the second half, it's not just those two. I think we just didn't perform well enough to keep them off the scoreboard. And again, it was tough sledding for Dylan. It was his second game in 4 days, and higher tempo and everything, and getting some guys minutes that hadn't played in a while. So it was tough sledding for those guys, but as always, I appreciated their effort, and I thought that with a little luck in the first half, we get the first goal and maybe things are different.
You left Buana at home. What was the reason?
He's dealing with a personal family issue that he has to help his family, and so we'll give you more information on that as needed, but it's a personal situation with his family that he's helping out with.